today. Lance, if you'd like to introduce yourself kind of before I ask you a couple questions, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course. So I'm Lance Goldman. I'm the co-founder of We are a go-to-market agency based in New York City. Started back in 2022. Been in the cold email game for a while now. So seen every iteration from setting up inboxes manually myself, from my team setting them up, all the way through this new amazing age of inbox providers. So happy to be here.
Great, great. So the $1 million question, Lance, how are Peaker inboxes treating you so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. So out of the tests we run, we're always trying to, just to diversify our inboxes in general. So we've used for some time now, and when Peaker released inboxes, it was a no-brainer to try. We're a user of the main app in general, and it syncs up well, with the domain dashboard and everything. So really no-brainer. In some initial campaigns that we've run, we've been seeing, some great reply rates to date. So like in our first campaign, we're experimenting with new messaging offers, everything like that. There's a lot of things to consider. But in our first campaign that we ran with our Peaker inboxes, with a new offer that we ran that I'll mention too, we were seeing slightly above 4% reply rate, and we're booking a meeting for every 200 contacts that we're working as well through Peaker inboxes right now for that specific campaign. So obviously those are numbers that we're happy with.
Well, that's great to hear. I mean, I'd love for you to just kind of share, like, and I know these are, I think, Outlook inboxes that right now that you have set up, right? The Outlook Azure. A lot of providers out there, as well as a lot of agencies that maybe are sending through G Suite, typically are like kind of scared of the Azure ones. They don't really want to test them out. What's your opinion on kind of the infrastructure so far on that?
Yeah, I mean, infrastructure so far, I've had some Microsoft inboxes. I know that it could be a bit scary, only sending lower volume per day. But what we're seeing is, as long as you're following the best practices, especially with the Peaker inboxes, we're doing everything. We're spin taxing our copy very heavily. If you send the same message, no matter what provider you use, you're going to end up in spam after a short amount of time. So, what we're seeing is, we're landing in the inbox at the end of the day, and really just just keep the copy fresh.
Cool, cool. And then I guess any problems on the customer support side? How has customer support kind of treated you so far when you have questions or have specific needs?
Yeah, I mean, it's it's been a great experience. To be honest, obviously I'm singing praises here, and for getting inboxes spun up, I've actually had it, I think, within within messaging Peaker, I've had inboxes to load up into our sequencer. I think our quickest time was like 20 minutes or something wild like that. So just send over the domain names. It's super easy for us to load up, into our tools. So 20 minutes maybe on the longer side, to be honest with you, but yeah, it's been super quick, seamless. I get responses, a lot of times within a couple minutes, which never should be an expectation of any of any vendor. But the Peaker team has been amazing. That's why I'm here.
Great, great. All right, and final question here for you. So, I mean, if someone's on the fence for maybe buying Peaker inboxes or trying or giving us a try, what would you tell them?
Yeah, so I mean, if someone's on the fence, it's with any inboxes in general, I'm always an advocate just for trying it out at the end of the day, right? Like, they're not, with Peaker inboxes specifically, there's no setup fee. They're not, tying you into a longer, term, agreement there. It's try out the inboxes, keep the copy how you like it. And it's really like, pretty low risk just to try out and start sending emails if you're already have the infrastructure to do so. So between the team, between how I've seen firsthand how the inboxes are performing, it's absolutely just worth a try to start. And then once you do like it, then expand it to some other campaigns.
Great, great. And I think you've also used a bit of the domain management platform, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So how do you like that so far? Like for managing your deliverability? Like I know a lot of other providers out there don't have that. Does it come useful?
Yeah, so like with the Peaker and Bison integration alone, we get to log all of our inboxes, all of our domains, directly in one dashboard, which was some of the first feedback I had for the Peaker team. So I'm personally thrilled with it. Love how it's set up, and then especially not managing the inboxes in a bunch of different platforms is sort of the next natural progression of the space, in my opinion. So Peaker integrates well, Bison in particular, and then just kind of a one-click order system just to rip and replace inboxes, see how inboxes are performing. Right, that's something that sort of you know that sort of feedback, that sort of reporting from the inbox level is something that's been missing for a lot of other providers. So it's nice to see that you guys are building out something so agency friendly here.
Great. Well, thank you so much for the testimonial video. And I'll catch you later.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Karen.